In 1137, in the fortress city of Tikrit on the Tigris, a boy named Yusuf ibn Ayyub was born, later known as Saladin. That same night, his family was exiled from Tikrit, forced to leave behind power and security. They journeyed north, eventually entering the service of Imad ad-Din Zengi, a key figure in the Muslim resistance against the Crusaders. Saladin's father and uncle earned Zengi's trust, placing the young boy at the heart of 12th century politics and warfare. Saladin grew up in militarized cities like Baalbek and Damascus, surrounded by soldiers and stories of battle. He learned early that survival depended on strength, loyalty, and intelligence. His childhood was marked by displacement, teaching him empathy and resilience. The landscapes of Syria and the ancient city of Damascus became his classroom. These humble beginnings, shaped by exile and uncertainty, forged the character of a future leader. The boy from Tikrit was destined for greatness, far beyond the banks of the Tigris. Damascus became Saladin's true home, where he received both a scholarly and military education. He studied the Quran, theology, law, and poetry, developing a deep faith and a sharp mind. Under his uncle Shirkuh, Saladin trained as a warrior, mastering horsemanship, sword, and strategy. He learned that leadership meant inspiring loyalty, not just giving orders. Early campaigns in Egypt tested his courage and forced him to step into command. These experiences shaped his values: generosity, justice, and unity. Saladin saw the disunity among Muslim states as a fatal weakness. He began to dream of a united Islamic front to reclaim the holy places. The quiet student was transforming into a visionary leader. His reputation for piety and honor grew, earning respect even from his enemies. Saladin's destiny was no longer just survival, it was to lead. The foundation for his future rule was set in Damascus and on the battlefield. Saladin's rise began in Egypt, where his uncle Shirkuh seized Cairo and became vizier, only to die suddenly. The Fatimid court, seeking a puppet, appointed Saladin as vizier, underestimating him. Surrounded by intrigue, Saladin used diplomacy and intelligence to consolidate power. He placed loyal family and commanders in key positions, building a strong support network. Saladin won over the people with generosity and public works, contrasting the corrupt Fatimid elite. He quietly promoted Sunni Islam, establishing schools and undermining the Shia regime. In 1171, he ended Fatimid rule by having Friday prayers read in the name of the Sunni Abbasid Caliph. The transition was peaceful, a testament to his careful groundwork. Saladin became the true master of Egypt, ruling as sultan in all but name. He united Egypt under Sunni Islam, creating a powerful base for his next ambition. His rise was marked by patience, strategy, and vision, not brute force. The stage was set for the liberation of Jerusalem. With Egypt secure, Saladin turned to uniting Syria and Palestine, aiming for Jerusalem. After Nur ad-Din's death, Saladin claimed his legacy, seeking to unite the fractured Muslim world. He used diplomacy, alliances, and military action to bring Syrian cities under his control. Saladin presented himself as a unifier, not a conqueror, forging bonds across ethnic and tribal lines. His patience and justice won over many cities without bloodshed. He built a coalition of Kurds, Turks, Arabs, and Bedouins, sharing hardships with his men. By the mid-1180s, his empire stretched from Egypt to Iraq, encircling the Crusader states. With unity achieved, Saladin declared jihad against the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Crusader provocations, especially by Reynald of Chatillon, gave him cause for war. The Muslim world was united and ready for a decisive confrontation. Saladin's vision of unity had become reality. The road to Jerusalem was open. In 1187, Saladin lured the Crusader army into the arid plains near the Horns of Hattin. The Crusaders, exhausted and desperate for water, were surrounded and defeated in a masterful battle. King Guy of Jerusalem and many nobles were captured. The true cross was seized. With the Crusader army destroyed, Saladin's forces swept through Palestine, capturing city after city. Jerusalem, crowded with refugees, surrendered after a brief siege. Fearing massacre, the Christians braced for the worst. Instead, Saladin showed mercy, allowing ransoms and using his own wealth to free many who couldn't pay. He protected departing Christians and respected their holy sites, preserving the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. His compassion stunned the world, contrasting the brutality of earlier conquests. Saladin's conquest of Jerusalem became legendary for its honor and restraint. He had reclaimed the holy city with both strength and humanity. His reputation as a merciful conqueror was sealed. The fall of Jerusalem triggered the Third Crusade, led by Europe's greatest kings, most notably Richard the Lionheart. The conflict became a legendary duel between Saladin and Richard, both admired for their skill and chivalry. Fierce battles raged at Acre and Arsuf, with victories and losses on both sides. Saladin's strategy and Richard's battlefield prowess created a stalemate. Despite being enemies, the two leaders showed mutual respect. Saladin sent Richard fruit and horses during illness and battle. Their rivalry was marked by honor, not hatred. Exhausted, both sides negotiated the Treaty of Jaffa in 1192. The Crusaders kept a strip of coastal territory. Jerusalem remained under Muslim control. Christian pilgrims were guaranteed safe access to the holy sites. The treaty ended the Third Crusade with compromise, not conquest. Saladin had defended Jerusalem and maintained his honor. The legend of Saladin and Richard endures as a symbol of chivalry and respect. After the Third Crusade, Saladin enjoyed a brief peace, but years of war had taken their toll. He returned to Damascus, focusing on governance, public works, and his family. Saladin built madrasas, hospitals, and the citadel of Cairo, believing in education and justice. He gave away most of his wealth to charity, living simply despite his vast empire. In 1193, Saladin died in Damascus, mourned across the Islamic world. His treasury was nearly empty. He had lived and died with generosity and humility. Saladin's legacy is that of a unifier, a just ruler, and a symbol of resistance. Even his enemies admired his chivalry and mercy. He is remembered in both East and West as a model of leadership and humanity. Saladin's story endures as a testament to the power of vision, compassion, and honor. His life remains a beacon of hope and justice in history.